Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 31st Annual Wall of Fame Induction Ceremony. Tonight, we'll be recognizing 29 members of the class of 2016 for their accomplishments in a number of different areas, which you'll hear about from Sophia and Juliana in a few moments. It is important to note that while we are recognizing 29 individuals, the Wall of Fame ceremony is an opportunity for us to recognize the class of 2016 as a group one more time. These 29 individuals represent a well-rounded and impressive if there was a way that we could still include them in the ceremony. I'm not sure how many of them are watching tonight, but I hope they are. This ceremony was established 31 years ago to give the high school an opportunity to recognize the graduating class of the previous year one additional time. While many of you participated in our various Honor Society ceremonies, the Sports Awards Night, and the Senior Awards Ceremony in June, tonight gives us a chance to bring you back to the high school and to remind you how proud we are of you for all that you accomplished and all that you gave to our school. A school is the product of develops in the school, an atmosphere characterized by creativity, engagement, high expectations, hard work, and positive relationships. I strongly believe that that atmosphere exists at Ardsley High School. All of you played a very big role in establishing that environment. For that, I say, job well done. Selfishly, the Wall of Fame ceremony presents me with one more opportunity to be your principal. It gives me one more opportunity to give you some advice before you leave again and head out to the different corners of the country. So I've been thinking about what I wanted to say, For those of you who don't know who Tim Ferriss is, he's an author, a blogger, a TV host, among other things, and his main objective is to find mentors in every aspect of his life and then learn from those mentors. He has spent his adult life interviewing successful people in every type of industry: sports, fitness, medicine, business, technology, entertainment, and so on. Ferriss seeks these people out, interviews them, and then takes what he learns and applies it to his life in some way. He keeps what works for him and discards what doesn't. He has used these mentors to improve his health, his finances, his motivation, his relationships, his knowledge, and his overall life. In the book, Ferriss includes many of the questions that he would ask these successful people in those interviews. The one question that really stood out to me was, what advice would you give your younger self? I started thinking about what advice I would give to my younger self, and something immediately came to mind. It was something that I came to understand later in my life and is now a guiding principle of how I live my life. And that is seize every opportunity. For some reason, I didn't fully grasp this idea when I was in college and in my early 20s. While I was a good student and took advantage of the learning opportunities in the classroom, I did not always take advantage of the many opportunities for growth that were available outside of the traditional classroom. I can remember a specific instance. I went to Fordham, and giving back is a big element of the Jesuit educational philosophy. So at Fordham, throughout the year, they had a number of community service projects that students could get involved in. One was an annual trip to India where students worked in a rural village for X amount of time giving back. I always thought it would be really cool to do. This trip would give me a chance to see another part of the world, and for a history major and future global history teacher, India would have been a great place to go. And the trip also gave you an opportunity to meet and interact with people from another culture while doing something to help. I was really intrigued by the idea of it, but I never went. I never even applied. I wish I had. So since my younger self is not here tonight, I'm giving that advice to you. Seize that opportunity. Now, many of you are comfortable doing that already and have demonstrated that here at Ardsley High School. And to you, I say, keep it up. To those of you who are not as comfortable taking that chance, I say go for it. You'll learn a lot and be better for it. At Ardsley, we pride ourselves on being able to offer a wide variety of opportunities for our students. Now that you are at college, I hope that you are in places that are giving you even more opportunities than we ever could. And I encourage you to seek out those opportunities and use them to learn and grow. Before I turn the podium over to Sophia and Juliana, our MCs for the evening, I wanted to take this opportunity also to thank a number of people, and I would ask that the inductees echo these thanks at some point tonight. While we are recognizing you as individuals, we all know that your success was the result of the support you received from a number of different people. I want to thank the parents of our inductees and the parents of all of our students for their support of the education of their students and their development. I also want to thank you for your continued support of our efforts here at the high school. This community cares deeply about the education of their children, and I am happy to be a partner with you in that process. I want to thank all the teachers from Concord Road, the middle school, and the high school. The adults in our district work very hard at creating the learning opportunities I spoke about earlier tonight. And tonight is an opportunity to also recognize those efforts. I want to thank our Assistant Principal, Mr. Hirsch, the Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Allen, our Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Hudes, for their leadership and their support. A few final thank yous for making tonight possible. Thank you to my assistant, Ms. Goodman, and the Student Council advisors, Ms. Hezzy and Ms. Johnson, for all of their work in organizing tonight's event. Thank you to our custodial staff for setting up the commons and our display of pictures for this evening on the wall. And thank you to Mr. Page, Will Jacobson, and Jonathan Moss, and the Video Production Club for live streaming the event for the first time. Finally, thank you to our student presenters for being here tonight and making this a memorable evening. Each member of the Wall of Fame will be inducted by a current Ardsley High School student. Inductees, when your name is called, please come up to the podium and you will receive your certificate. At the end of the ceremony, I would ask that all of the Wall of Fame inductees come back up as a group for one last photo op for your parents. Refreshments will then be served over in the other area of the Commons at the end of the ceremony. Thanks again for coming, and I would now like to introduce Sophia Kloster and Juliana Saij. You guys gonna sing now?
What?
You gonna sing?
Yeah, we'll sing. Yeah, we have it. Hi, welcome to Ardsley High School's Wall of Fame induction. I am Sophia Kloster, Student Council President.
And I'm Juliana Saij, Student Council Vice President.
We are here today to honor and congratulate a handful of students from the class of 2016 for their outstanding performances in the following categories: academics, athletics, leadership, performing arts, school spirit, theater arts, community service, and tenacity.
All inductees have made contributions to the community and have definitely left their mark in Ardsley. We feel that the Wall of Fame is important to Ardsley High School. It is a tradition that has consistently honored some of the most talented and exceptional students to walk through AHS.
Their accomplishments would not have been possible if it wasn't for the teachers, coaches, and staff at Ardsley who guided them along the way.
As Mr. Arietta already said, during the ceremony we will have a current student here to speak about each inductee. Once they are finished, you may come up and receive your certificate. If the student is not present, a parent may be able to come up to get the award. Thank you.
There is no doubt in my mind that Jessica is a hardworking student who always strives for greatness. Clearly, throughout her time at Ardsley High School, she worked extremely hard. Jessica went above and beyond at AHS, and I'm sure she has continued to do amazing things in college. Congratulations, Jessica, on your achievements in academics, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
As captain of the épée squad, Jad Char was a true leader of Ardsley's fencing team. His exuberance and spirit was contagious during both practices and bouts, and he was known not only for his prowess with the blade, but also for bringing an energetic and exciting atmosphere to the team. Jad is being inducted to the Wall of Fame not just for athletics, but also for his overwhelmingly positive influence off the fencing strip in the area of scholarship. He was one of the pioneers of Ardsley's science research program, and in addition to earning many personal awards, Jad was largely responsible for the program's continued success because of his dedication to science and to his peers. Whether it was through the lively startup culture he brought to Ardsley Innovate or his famous Jad stickers, Jad was always known to be an enthusiastic and lively scholar. I'm proud to announce that Jad Char, while he's not here tonight, will be on the Wall of Fame so that all may continue to be inspired by his positive energy.
Good evening. My sister Nicolina Chenard has been playing high school sports since she was brought up in to play JV volleyball in 7th grade. She then went to play varsity volleyball and basketball in 8th grade and varsity softball as a 9th grader. Through her sports career, she has been All-League 7 times, All-Section 5 times, and also All-State 4th Team, All-State 1st Team, Enterprise Player of the Year twice, and Conference Player of the Year twice for volleyball. Nicolina is the only volleyball player in Ardsley history to achieve and surpass 1,000 kills. Her senior year, she was awarded MVP of volleyball, basketball, and softball. Her work ethic on and off the court has been inspiring for me. I am proud to induct her into the 2016 Wall of Fame. Congratulations. Where is it? Hey, Nick. Is that it? No. Hey.
We are proud today to induct our sister Ilana Confino-Pinzon into the Ardsley Wall of Fame for Academics. Ilana worked really hard in order to achieve such high academic standards, but she always made time to help others, including us. She is such an inspiration and a great role model and gives us a lot to aspire to. Among her many accomplishments, Ilana won the Latin Award we Skype her for help with our Latin homework. Ilana contributed to the Ardsley schools outside of academics with her leadership in Model UN and roles in various clubs. We love Ilana so much and can't wait to see what else she can accomplish.
I'm so lucky to induct Caitlin Kramer into the Wall of Fame for her amazing athletic achievements. She has put in an enormous amount of time and effort into the team and was someone I could always rely on. Through her leadership and dedication, she won all league and all section and was one of the top 5 fencers in our league. She was always the first one to help in practices, stayed after to help clean up, and boosted the morale of the team. Under pressure, she took everything in stride and kept a calm, confident approach. Congratulations on this well-deserved.
I have the honor of inducting Brent Ito into the Wall of Fame for athletics. During his high school career, he had dozens of impressive accomplishments that led to recognition as one of the best high school golfers in the state. Some of his greatest accomplishments include winning the section tournament his sophomore year and finishing second in the statewide competition his senior year. Not only was he a fantastic golfer, but he was a tremendous leader who always looked to help his teammates. His countless hours of hard work and dedication earned him a well-deserved spot on the Michigan University golf team. Congrats, Brent. We are all excited to see what the future holds.
Johnny Kim was one of the most prolific leaders I've ever had the pleasure of playing with for the Ardsley football team. His outstanding achievements on the field were one thing, but his charisma outside the score sheet is what stood out the most to me and many other teammates. His leadership made him an excellent role model to many other underclass players, and he was the guy everyone approached if they needed the answers. His knowledge of the game was second to none, which helped him excel at the sport and create special bonds with the players and coaches. Congratulations, Johnny, and we wish you the best of luck in your bright future.
It's an honor to induct Lisa Kim into the Ardsley High School Wall of Fame tonight. Throughout all 4 years of her high school career, with her hard work and dedication, she has proven academic excellence. Not only so, but she has shown herself to be a great leader in various clubs and activities, such as Asian Society and Key Club, and she now continues to excel at NYU, which is incredibly lucky to have her. Congratulations, Lisa. I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Andrew Levine is one of my role models. For all 4 years of high school, he was involved in student government, first as his grades representative and ultimately serving as a student council vice president. These positions allowed him to become a leader and a person who people looked up to. Beyond Ardsley, Andrew used his leadership skills in the role of programming director as a board member for the Westchester region of BBYO. Now, Andrew's success at Binghamton University makes me even more proud. It's my pleasure to induct my brother, Andrew Levine, onto the Wall of Fame for leadership.
If it wasn't for Matthew Mastrangelo, I would have never gotten the inspiration to go on the stage. I am so proud for Matt Mastrangelo for being inducted into the Wall of Fame for theater arts. Drama and theater are one of Matt's many passions. He was involved with 11 shows over 4 years, whether working backstage or performing in them. His efforts were honored by his induction into the International Thespian Society. Matt dedicated countless hours to the drama club, and his hard work, as well as all of the hard work of the members involved, is clearly shown in their incredible performances. His whole family and I are very proud of the recognition Matt's getting for all of his hard work.
It is my pleasure to be able to induct Kyle Morales into Ardsley High School's 2017 Wall of Fame. Kyle is one of the most considerate, generous, and diligent people to come through AHS Student Council. He is a natural leader that knows how to take control. As president of AHS's 2015 to 2016 Student Council, Kyle is able to strive as a leader, helping not only the school but caring for each student's wishes. He constantly worked hard throughout the whole school year, whether it's for a school event or helping the student body. Kyle was able to step up as leader, proving how dedicated he was to the school and his peers. All students appreciated everything Kyle did last year, and now we would like to congratulate him on his successes.
It is my pleasure today to induct Anirudh Murthy to Ardsley High School's Wall of Fame. Anirudh has worked incredibly hard throughout his high school career to achieve the highest academic standards. As a fellow science research member, I have had the pleasure of witnessing Anirudh's incredible work ethic and perseverance. Your drive, passion, and humility have set a tremendous example for those who follow. Congratulations on this deserved accomplishment, and I wish you the best in the future.
It is my pleasure to induct Deirdre O'Callahan for her astounding academic achievements. Through her many activities inside and outside of school, including leadership positions in clubs, such as Model UN, Deirdre showcased her great capabilities, and I'm sure she continues to do so at the University of Chicago. Her want to learn more, her determination, and overall attitude towards work has helped her achieve as much as she has today. Congratulations on your induction, and I wish you the best in your future.
I am so proud of my brother Tristan Omo for being inducted into the Wall of Fame for athletics. Tristan has been playing baseball for all of his life, and as each year goes by, he keeps on getting better and better. Even though he played varsity baseball for only 2 years, he had a big impact on the team. He was a very successful pitcher and hitter, winning All-League in both 2015 and 2016, the Ardsley Tournament MVP in 2015, All-State, All-Section, and Pitcher of the Year last year, and was the MVP of the team. My family and I are very proud of this honor that has been given to him.
Good evening. I'm honored to speak to you tonight about Ruhi Petra upon her induction into the Wall of Fame for academic achievement. I won't define Ruhi with a list of activities and awards because if you were ever in a class or club with her, you know how very formidable her accomplishments were. So let me tell you what you may not know. Ruhi is really, really funny, the way that only someone who is incredibly brilliant can be funny. She's also warm, kind, truly genuine, and totally silly. She mastered all the academics that high school had to offer, something you would know if you had to get that, something you would never know if you had to get that information from her, with grace, and provided for all of us a model of intelligence and leadership. From that very first day on our club soccer team, and no, Ruhi is not being inducted for sports, you have been my friend and a true example of exactly what it means to be a strong, smart, and elegant woman. It gives me great pleasure to induct Ruhi Petra into the Wall of Fame.
Thank you so much.
Hello. I'm proud to induct Alessandra Pazzini for this year's Ardsley Wall of Fame for her impressive achievements in athletics. As captain of the fairly new women's epee team, her devotion to the team helped bring them up to the success they are today. The new epee team was sort of the disgruntled child of fencing, never seen as much attention or practice as the predominant foil team. However, her leadership and athletic skills helped the team strive. Alessandra was a calm, patient, always worked hard to help the team, and I was proud to be on the fencing team with her, and I am proud to induct her on the Wall of Fame.
To say the least, Abigail Rippin is an extremely hard worker. Tonight she is being inducted into the Wall of Fame for her academic success. Throughout high school, Abigail committed herself to her schoolwork. She juggled multiple AP classes along with her dancing, tutoring, and work as president of our Temple youth group outside of school, and was still able to maintain amazing grades. She also has a passion for learning anyone would be hard-pressed trying to match. Constantly, she extended her learning to daily life by applying chemistry tidbits she learned that week or speaking in French to someone we met on vacation, and over the summer, she even went to programs at colleges such as Barnard and Carleton. Now she is proudly in the Killichan Honors College at Boston University. I am lucky to call this inductee my sister, and so glad that all of the academic work and success she has achieved is being recognized.
My brother, Andrew Rosenfeld, is a very smart man and has displayed this throughout his entire life. Today, he's being inducted into the Wall of Fame for his achievements in academics. Throughout his middle school and high school career, he worked very hard to reach his goals. He spent countless hours preparing and participating in activities such as Science Olympiad and Academic Challenge, and continues to enjoy these activities in college. While in high school, he managed to take some of the hardest courses offered and get great grades. I am so proud that he is being awarded for his hard work and many accomplishments. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm proud to induct Brenda Sun into this year's Ardsley Wall of Fame for outstanding athletic performance. Her fencing performance throughout the years has been reflected by the success of the girls' épée fencing team, a weapon that was just introduced into our league 2 years ago. This award is a true testament to her ability to take on and adapt to the new weapon while maintaining such a high level of performance. Brenda was awarded All-Section and All-League the past fencing season, which means that she was in the top 3 fencers in the highly competitive girls' épée pool. The entire fencing team is proud of you and congratulates you on this terrific.
Hello once again. I'm proud to induct Daniel Strict on the Wall of Fame for his community service work. On the Ardsley Sea Corps Ambulance Corps, Daniel Strict showed great effort and heart with his work. When he joined at 16, he quickly became one of the Ambulance Corps' best and most frequent riders. While there were some others in his grade who haven't even gotten once a ride on an ambulance and helped those in need, he helped those in need and put in the work and the hours. Because he put in so much work, he knew and was able to do so much for the community. Throughout his 2 years, Daniel proved himself to be hardworking, talented, and caring. The Ardsley Ambulance Corps was lucky to have him, and we are happy and proud to induct him on the Wall of Fame.
Good evening. I am proud to induct Ryan Strict into Ardsley High School's Wall of Fame for his outstanding devotion to community service. After joining Ardsley Sea Corps' Volunteer Ambulance Corps when he was 16, Ryan quickly became the junior member that rode the most calls. Thanks to his efforts, Ryan earned both the respect and admiration of the whole Corps. I was privileged enough to ride with Ryan on a few occasions and was impressed by his dedication, caring, and understanding of how to approach every situation. I have no doubt that any service organization that Ryan decides to join will be that much better for his skills and devotion. Thank you for your service, Ryan. The entire Corps is excited to induct you into Ardsley's Wall of Fame.
I'm proud to induct Gaurav Upal to the Ardsley High School Wall of Fame today for academics, but his impact on Ardsley High School extends much further. He inspires with his unyielding ambition, insatiable drive, curiosity, and devotion to doing what he loves, always. Whether he is chasing frisbees, draining threes, running cross-country, building air trajectories, or expertly shooting rubber bands, he morphs the world around him, creating a lasting impact on those he knows, both close friends and acquaintances. His influence can be felt still, lingering in the halls, the baseball field where his Ultimate Frisbee Club met, the back gym where his self-defense club met, and the classrooms where his unbounded personality flourished. And his influence will continue to persist as the elements he brought are ossified into relics of the AHS culture. At Duke and throughout his life, he will continue to share his passions and wealth of knowledge, be in music recommendations, country's capitals, or his rapping ability. Congratulations, Gu, Frizz G, Tyrannosaurus Rex, or Gaurav Upal.
This speech was written by Liana Patel, but she couldn't be here tonight. It is my pleasure to induct Chinmay Venkatram to the Wall of Fame for her outstanding academic achievements. Though she is being awarded tonight for her academics, Chinmay is a hardworking student both in class and beyond. As last year's co-president for Amnesty International, Chinmay demonstrated her immense dedication and strong leadership. She's also a skilled musician and excels in the many activities she pursues. I know she will continue to do great things in college. Congratulations, Chinmay, on all your hard work and accomplishments.
is my honor to speak to you tonight about Peter Zeiger, who is being inducted this evening for both academic and athletic achievement. I want you all to take a moment to contemplate what it must be like to be Peter. When you imagine all the information that his exemplary brain is processing all day long, you wonder that he can even speak, but speak he does. And he is knowledgeable about absolutely everything and anything. I remember all of the esoteric chats we had when we hiked up some upstate mountain paths, and I remember his wildly diverse and always correct answers in countless academic challenge meets. I'm not even sure how he knew about the Boston molasses disaster of 1919, but it won us a meet at nationals, so I won't complain. Outside of academics, Peter was both a varsity fencer and a lacrosse player, where Peter provided not only skill but leadership and compelling sideline banter. Knowing you, Peter, is one of those rare gifts, so I consider myself lucky. I envy the new friends that will be by your side when you are hiking those frozen waterfalls in Ithaca. It gives me great pleasure to induct Peter Zeiger into the Wall of Fame. Congratulations.
Okay, one more round of applause for our Wall of Fame inductees. Okay, so even though you guys are in college, you still have to put up with your parents taking pictures. And as my last act as your principal, I'm going to have you come up in front of this section of the wall away from the audio equipment. We can put some people on the bench and some people in front. And parents, if you want to move your way over here, you can take one last picture of the group. All right, thanks again for coming. After the picture, help yourself to some refreshments.
Hey, Mario.
How you doing?
Good.
How's school?
Good.
Yeah? Very good.
I'll take all the
Yeah,
people that weren't there.
yeah. I'll take them and bring them to Miss Goodman.
Okay, this is another one that
Okay.
I could take these.
You guys did a good job.
Thank you.
Hi.
Followed only my daughter Ruby is in China.
Oh, good.